Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. And I told our co-host Ron Wong and John Gordon, it's a tough act to follow when you got Tony Thomas, a pastor for 33 years and now a fisherman, and winning a crappie tournament when the temperature was 19, snowing and sleeting. Wow, what a story.
And then again, you know, we're getting ready to talk to somebody that won a championship.
Yes, yeah.
That has been switched from two other lakes. I mean, it was,
yeah.
He started thinking about Grand Lake, then he started thinking about Lake Palestine and Texas, and then it gets switched to Eufaula Lake.
Yeah,
wow.
And also, when before we talk to this young man, because it's a pretty amazing. Not only did he win the recent Red Crest Cup tournament at Eufaula, but here's what he had to say. I was an absolute wreck. I couldn't think straight. I couldn't find my piles and my graft. I couldn't even cast. I think he's putting it on the line.
That sounds like Dustin.
That sounds like Dustin Connell, and we're glad to have him on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Good morning, Dustin.
Good morning, guys. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, well, talk about it, Dustin, because the clock, the ticking, and everything that goes in, a lot of people don't realize the demanding hours you got put in. You talk about the miles on the road, the loneliness, and all these different kind of things. What did it mean for you when that clock finally ticked off and you knew you had won this tournament?
Well, you know, I've been, fishing professionally for 5 years. You know, I'm super blessed to be able to do this. But, all the hours and all the times you go out and practice, and then, the catching is fun, but the times, fishing is fishing. You may go out there and not catch them.
Yes.
But, it's always a learning experience. But all of that time and effort came down to that last, I promise you guys, it came down to that last 10 minutes. And
10
I was
minutes.
Like, please just let it happen, And it was just almost like a sigh of relief because we all, as competitors, we always want to win. And, it was just a career-defining moment for me. I mean, it's just what we all dream about, and I'm very fortunate to let it happen.
Because there's so much mental and physical and emotional. You said you came apart, but then you had some peace. And you knew when they said bring the lines in, it was time, lines out. You knew it was time to find out what was going to happen. And to know and walk up there. You said words can't describe what I felt that day.
It was just like a sigh of relief for me. And, it's just one of them deals. You go out there and you watch all these other guys and they hold up trophies. And, like I said, I've had some success in my career and I've caught a ton of fish and had a lot of fun. And it's just, I love what I do. I love this sport so much. And then to finally see the puzzle get put together, man, it was satisfying.
And I know, talk to him.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ron. Ask him a question.
Dustin, you can't do what you've just done without a good support system.
He's got that.
Your sponsors, your family.
Yes.
Talk about that.
Yeah, my wife, she's actually sitting right here with me right now. We're hanging out on the back porch. And
Victoria, right? Victoria's your wife.
Victoria, yep.
Yes.
Hey, Vic.
Yeah.
Hi, how are y'all?
All right. She likes some of that money. You giving her some of that check, hadn't you? I mean, she's got her.
Hey, she's been ordering a lot of stuff on Amazon.
There you
lately.
go.
All right, simmer down.
But yeah, her and these great sponsors. I've looked at your list of sponsors, man. Couldn't do it without those guys. I know.
Yeah, I got on with Favorite Rods and Guggen Baits. They are my title sponsors. I got on with those guys 3 years ago. Great people to work with. I got a really close relationship with them.
Great.
Make great products.
Yeah.
Triton Boats, Real Tree Fishing, Mercury, Power Pole, Seaguar, Owner Hooks. The list goes on. AFCO. I've said this several times. It sounds cliche, but I truly wouldn't have the means to get out here and do this sport that I love and travel across the country and all without their help, and it really helps when you believe in the products that that are behind you. And so I definitely do that. And man, it's just been a wild ride the past couple of weeks, and we're headed to Sam Rayburn next week.
I know you are.
Super excited.
Yeah. Aren't you? I know you're. Clayton, Alabama. I know you're a Bama graduate. Folks out there, listen. This guy made sure he got his college degree. Bachelor in Business Marketing from the University of Alabama. And then he started guiding on the Coosa River, if I read all this right. And finally, Rookie of the Year honors in 2017. And now to do this, what does this do to your career now, Dustin? What does this do moving on to Sam Rayburn?
I think fishing is it rides off of momentum a lot.
Yes, it does.
You see these guys, and they get they're fishing good. They have a clear mind. They're fishing loose. It's just one of it's kind of like a home run hitter. The guy gets up there, he hits a home run. The odds of him hitting another, he ain't gonna strike out, many times because he's riding high. He's very confident.
Yes.
Fishing is just one of them deals, man. You got to roll with it. There's gonna be bad tournaments. There's gonna be bad fishing trips, but take the good as you can and try to do there's no substitute for hard work. So we start again next week, and I'm going to go out there and put in as much effort as I can and try to catch, as many as I can and as big as I can,
Well, again, we're talking to Dustin Connell. Recently won the Red Crest tournament on Lake Eufaula. As Ron said, it moved around. What else hadn't been moved around? Nothing is as normal as this year is, but
and look at the caliber of fishermen that he beat.
Well, yeah. I mean,
it's absolutely astonishing. Your top bass anglers in the world.
Yes.
That's what's amazing. Wins are hard to get already, but to get it in a championship setting is absolutely tremendous.
Well, I know he said, and I can't imagine. I watched you guys on stage and everything. Y'all look so cool and everything. Everybody's happy, but they don't realize. I like what you said. You were checking that scoreboard when Jacob Wheeler started to make a run. You said, "I love you like a brother, but today is my day." I like that. You've got to keep that attitude to know that anything's possible in this sport, but to win is one of those things, and I know it's got to boost your career and those things like that. So talk about what it meant for you to win, and at the same time, what's ahead? What you are going on to Sam Rayburn. What's down the road for you?
So we've got Sam Rayburn coming up next, and the season's really starting to get kicked off. But as far as career-wise, man, this is just. I try to set goals, in any sport, people have set goals and in life in general, set short-term goals, long-term goals. And I always had this goal on my list, but it happened just so fast and happened so quick. And I was like, all right. So, the next goal for me this year is to try to do the AOY and stay in contention there.
Go. Yeah.
And, work hard out there, and as long as I just do my job and work hard, you don't have any regrets, and just stay positive. That's my goals for this year. Stay positive, work hard, and shoot for AOY.
I read where you gave credit for your brother taking you fishing, catching your first bass with him. And I don't know how old you were then. You said you were riding your bike. You're not riding the bike anymore, buddy. You got
That's a crazy deal to look back at. Yeah, I used to ride my bike to the bunch of little ponds around my house and little creeks. And, man, that's where I learned to bass fish at, is literally just in ponds and creeks around my house.
Well, I like you said you're an avid bow hunter. Said you like to play golf. Have you made a hole-in-one in golf?
I never have. I'm more or less the guy that just hangs out and hits golf balls in trees. That's probably about what I do.
I was going to cut you off if you'd made a hole-in-one, because I've been playing 55 years and I hadn't made one. And if he said he made a hole-in-one, you're out of here. So
yeah, I'm the guy that has to go and get the the range ball.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, I go and have to go find golf balls in the woods because I run out of regular golf balls.
Hey, buddy, you do what you do, and you do it really well. And we want to thank you for being with us on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Got a lot of folks I know in Memphis and West Tennessee and North Mississippi that listen to this show. Follow you on Facebook. Tell them how they can follow you.
Yes, sir. Lately we've been doing a lot of YouTube stuff.
Yes, you have.
You can follow me on YouTube at DC Fishing.
There you go.
Instagram at DC Fishing, and on Facebook you just Dustin
Get on
Connell
there,
Fishing.
folks. Put a like on there, and you'll like this young man too, the way he does it and everything.
Absolutely.
Well, tell your wife thanks for letting you get up to be with us this morning. Okay, Outdoors with Larry Ray.
I will let her know, and I appreciate you guys having me, and hopefully we talk here soon.
Oh, we're going to talk to you again.
Oh, absolutely.
We got your number, Dustin. Don't change it on us.
Yes, sir.
Now.
Y'all
Okay.
call me anytime.
All right, buddy. Thanks. Have a great day. All right.
Thanks, guys.
I'll see you down the road, buddy.
Yeah, you will.
See you, Ron.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. Dustin Connell. And, John, when you hear these stories, and here we got a 62-year-old man. I don't know what Dustin is. He's got to be in his 20s, Ron, right? 20s or something, you think? He's been fishing 4 years, graduate of college. What do you think? How old do you think he is? I don't know. 30?
He's 29.
29. Okay, John.
And you think about
Yeah. 29. What did he just win on that tournament? I mean, he won some big bucks, right?
$300,000.
$300,000. I would tell him to never play golf. Okay, just don't do that. Just keep fishing.
Well,
of course,
that's the great thing about fishing in tournaments, I guess. I mean, anybody of any age group or background can win. I mean, it's really such a level playing field.
Yeah.
Versus like, a sport like, football or basketball or something where it's all a young man's game.
Well, also these guys are in great shape. They have all sorts of injuries and everything.
And you know what? They work out in gyms and everything.
Oh, yeah, they got
and
to.
What I look at now is this generation of younger professional bass fishermen like Dustin, Jason Christie, Jacob Wheeler, Jeff Sprague.
Yep.
All up-and-comers. All of them have won. And it's pretty amazing. And these guys, they're really, really smart. They stay up with electronics, the latest and greatest of everything. They study very, very hard to get where they're at.
Well,
And a lot of people don't understand. You've got to do that, and you got to work hard, like he was talking about.
yeah, well, I can tell he's got his wife's got his back, too. Let's take a break on the Outdoors with Larry Ray. Going to come back, and we'll find out what Ron's been doing up there at Dale Hollow Lake this week. Come back and talk to Russ Bailey. He is the host of Brush Pile TV, crappie fishing, 11-time national qualifier, 11 tournament wins, and Ron's got it set up, and so we're going to talk to Russ in just the next segment. We'll be right back.